Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Well, today is a special day because in this devlog, I'm gonna introduce you the most important mechanic in the whole game, which is the building system. But before getting into that, many of you asked me to add post-processing to the games, and so I did. I didn't want to go too heavy with that, first because I already like the overall look of the game, and second because this is not the render pipeline that I'm going to use for the game. But this is nerd stuff, so I'm not getting too deep into that. Okay, I bored you enough, let's see the actual building system. As I told before, this game is based a lot on exploration, so let's say you are on an island and you start building your base, you start placing modules, building walls, roofs, and so on, but suddenly you decide to go explore and you find a desert island and you say, oh, I like that one. I mean, you can go there, and you do. The problem is that you can, but you don't have your stuff with you. You don't have anything. Your base is far from you, which is not really a good thing. Instead, if you bring your base with you, it's a whole different story. So what I'm trying to say is that I want to let players build their own base, but at the same time I want to allow them to use it as a vehicle to explore, and I thought the best way to do that was an expandable airship. Well, at this point, the first thing to do is to make a model in Blender to use as a placeholder. This is not the final model, which is going to be more detailed, and this is going to be repeated once you want to expand the airship. In the game, you will have to use this constructor tool where you can switch the mode, whether if you want to destroy or build something, but since it's not fully implemented, today I'm gonna use my bare hands. Okay, if I click the left mouse button, I'm able to add side modules to the airship, and I can do that in all the directions. Keep in mind that in the final building system there will be a preview before actually placing the module, and you can decide if you want to place a wall or a door between the modules. Another thing, if I press E, I can change external walls and have windows so you can see outside and check if you're colliding or anything else. But what if I create a module next to another one? By default right now it removes a wall between them, but probably I'm gonna leave it, and if you want to remove it, you will have to use the destruction mode. Or you can also change it in a door wall or something else. Now the airship is expandable sideways, but one of the most important things I wanted to do is to support multiple floors, you know, to be able to create open spaces and manage spaces better in general. So again, if I click with the left mouse button on the floor, it will create another module. You can see that pillars are still there. That's because I'm dumb and I forgot them. I'm kidding. I won't remove the wall by default, so there is no point to remove pillars right now. Now I'm gonna make an unusual shape just for fun, so we'll see you in a few seconds. Here we go, I got a huge airship with 2 floors, and at this point you might ask, why would someone do such a thing? And you are pretty right. Why? This is how it's looking from the outside. Well, it's weird, honestly. I don't think there is a reason to build something like this in the game, but you know, I'm nobody to stop you. You can do whatever you want. Oh wait, another thing I didn't mention, every module takes materials to be built, and same for walls and floors and whatever. So right now with this configuration you can build whatever shape you like. And when I say whatever, I really mean whatever. But since this thing is moved with an engine, it has to deal with something called physics. So first constraint, the more modules you build, the more energy the engine will consume. But since you can place generators on the airship, you can produce energy directly from there. So this should not be a big problem. Second constraint, the airship should be balanced. There is one module with the engine and a sort of stabilizer meant to keep the airship always in an horizontal position. And if the airship is not symmetric, more energy will be consumed. Okay, now after all this mess, let's see something a little bit more relaxing. I made a scratch of a placing system using the airship constructor, so when I'm in a construction mode and I press the right mouse button, it shows me a module that I can place. And if I do that, it just places it and attach a rigid body to it. So let's say I want to create many airships. Any one of these can be expanded, of course, but okay, I have to be careful because there are collider involved in here, and it's not a really good thing to mess with them. But after a few time I managed to have some of them. Now if I want to let them fly pressing T, they start dancing, literally. Look at them. Okay, now guess what? I want some dancing rocks. Because why not? I mean, it would be fun, I guess. So give me a few seconds and I will be back. All right, here we go. Enjoy. I hope I'm not the only one having fun watching this, but maybe I am. Yeah, that's my life. So unfortunately, it turned out that this airship thing will take more than just one episode, so if you don't want to miss what's going to happen next, you better subscribe. But for today's video is everything. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below with whatever you want, and beside that, have fun, and I'll see you guys next time.